Hey, how's it going? This is Kenny with Keller Williams Realty, just checking in for another weekly video. Hope everybody's having a great week. This week, I wanted to try to do a better job to keep it a little bit shorter and straight to the point. I was watching the YouTube analytics and seeing most people, don't watch the longer videos and stuff like that. So, trying to add value and, stay considerate of people's times as well. Today, I wanted to talk about, what it's like, just a little bit of a behind the scenes look of what it is to be an agent, and particularly like how do we get people that want to buy and sell houses? How do we find these people? Um, with my brokerage, Keller Williams, they teach you like how to do it, but it's not when you go in, it's like, here's a bunch of people that want to buy, here's a bunch of people that want to sell. Like, you got to go do it yourself. So here's a couple of different ways that I use the main ways that I use, and I want to just kind of go through because there's a lot of misconceptions about what do real estate agents do, what is the what do they do day to day, and all this kind of stuff. Like, there's a big misconception on that kind of stuff. So made a little list here. So like people that I know, you come into the business with your family, your friends, anybody in your phone, people on Facebook, and then you develop that people that you meet along the way, people that you do sales with, people that you're just super friendly with, people that are just cheering you on, that just like your style, want to see you do good. All of those type of people. Referrals can come from that. People that a friend knows a friend or something like that. You can get a lot of people that way. So that's like the top way, and that's obviously the best way, that someone that you know that likes you is vouching for you. Like, that's the best. That's the best thing that you can get. Excuse me. One of the top things that I do is I make a lot of calls to homeowners. I follow the market, like what's on the market in my area, like Henry County, Clayton County, and also other counties like Rockdale, Newton, Coweta, Fayette, a lot of the south, east, west, excuse me, a lot of that stuff I keep up with. So, for example, when a house comes up on the market in McDonough, I'll call the people in the neighborhood, say, did you see 123 Main Street? It just came up for 350 and it's on your street. It's me. And they might say, I know those guys. Those are my neighbors. I know them for 20 years or whatever the case it may be. And then that's kind of how I get into the conversation. And I ask them, hey, is there anything that I can help you with as far as real estate? 99% of the time, or more like 100% of the time, I say, not right now, maybe in the future, or not any time in the foreseeable future, but you can take my number. So it's a big time. It's a big way to build relationships. A common misconception is, and people won't hardly take your call because they think it's a scam. You're trying to get them out of their house, all this kind of stuff. The play is really the strategy is really trying to get people, trying to get to know people, and just the same way you would at the grocery store, at the beauty salon, or at the barber shop, or dry cleaners, or just any way that you can meet people. And if you identify a need, or if they tell you, I'm looking to do XYZ, like, this is what we're doing, and we're reaching out to people, say, hey, I'm here, I'm following the market. Did you even know your neighbor, so and so? So that's a way to build relationships. That's a big strategy of mine, building relationships, more than anything else. So that's one thing that I do. Also, Facebook ads. Facebook is a good tool, that you can reach a lot of people, and it's pretty cheap. I keep an ad running. I'll do like $100 like a week. It gets to be pretty expensive though, and it might be like ten people like on probably a bad one, or like 50 people on a good one. Um, they'll click on your ad. It'll be like, 123 Main Street was for sale in McDonough, 250,000, and these are buyers, that are probably looking, and they see the house, they're interested. Some people are not really interested. Some people, they're varying levels of interest. So you call them, talk to them, stay in touch with them, kind of see where their interest is, and then you act accordingly on that. Whether if they're not interested at all, clicked it by accident, that's delete them. Or if it's someone, maybe in the future I'm working on my credit, okay, stay in touch, send them to credit people. Or right now I'm actively searching, then you would set them up. Hey, here's some other properties that you might like. What exactly are you looking for? Oh no, you really like Conyers. Okay, well let's go to Conyers. Are you like South Fulton? Okay, well let's go check South Fulton, or whatever the case may be. Then you set them up with particular, and you follow up with them like that. So Facebook ads is a big one, and that's one of the only ones that'll reach out to you. The majority of the time, as a real estate agent, you're reaching out to other people, but Facebook ads is kind of cool because they actually, someone has raised their hand in some way, shape, or form. They have actually clicked something and showed interest, and so you just see how interested they are. Um, Facebook and YouTube. It's a good way to. I put some real estate stuff. I have a dedicated real estate page on Facebook, and then on my regular page, I don't beat people over the head with it. I might put one a day, or really even less than that. Um, I put my YouTube video for sure every week, and then maybe if I find something that I just want to put out there. But someone asked me recently, "Are you even in real estate anymore?" I guess I need to put more real estate stuff on my page, but I try to drive engagement and let them know kind of more about my personality, what I'm into, a lot of funny stuff, whatever, like on my Facebook. So it doesn't drive as much or whatever, but it's just that brand awareness. Like my photograph or whatever, my main is my business card that says I'm a realtor. So um, a lot of people know what I do and they follow. And some of my biggest supporters, they'll share my stuff. They'll share my video. They'll share, like, the other day I was talking about, how evictions are treated. And another post after that, I can't remember, but getting more traction is just getting general traction, and then people support my real estate stuff as well. YouTube is about the same. Like I'm dedicated to doing the videos like once a week, but it doesn't drive as much traffic. And you can have ads. I've done recently. I put some ads like on my YouTube, but it costs money, to push it to more viewers and stuff like that. Like when you're on YouTube, the one you can skip the ad or whatever. And I've gotten more views on some of my videos, but I don't really know if that's going to translate to any more sales or whatever. I had one sale that was related to one of my videos, so um, just that alone is worth doing them. And it shows consistency that I did. It shows that I'm following the market. That I have a whole library of videos now. So those are some of the ways. People are always talking about real estate agents sitting back and collecting checks. Um, I'm going to go into more of this in future videos of like what it is if you're looking to be an agent or just curious. These agents call my house. What do they even do? They're bothering me all day. They're scammers. They're no good or whatever. I'm an honest businessman, and my strategy is build relationships and just stay in touch and just help people do what they want to do on their timeline, like the low pressure, no pressure strategy. It's not really what they teach in real estate school, but that's more of my personality. So I try to kind of make my personality fit in the job. So that's my strategy. But anyways, like I said, I didn't want to go too long. But thank you for tuning in. Continue to support every Wednesday, new videos, and have a great week.